Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys! Luap the Great here again with another episode of Scrap Mechanic! And I have made a suggested build from somebody suggested it in one of my videos, and I thought it was a great idea, and I had to make it, so thank you so much. BAM! There it is. Thank you so much, man. I made it! I made a Lego brick. Let's go see it! And here we are, blah 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 blah. You know. Hey, I made a Lego brick. I thought it was awesome. Yeah. I am a huge fan of Lego. That's why I like Scrap Mechanic so much, pretty much, because it's very much like Lego, but digital. I guess the way that things move, you get a bearing or a gear or a pivot, like you would the pegs in Lego. I always did a lot of Lego Technic, which was like building robots and stuff like that, and lots of cars, lots of vehicles. So it lends itself very, very well to this. Now, this isn't a Technic brick. It doesn't have the holes in it like a Technic. But I just decided to do just like a regular red 4x2 brick. And I have the proportions. I mean, it's big, but it's like the proportions are perfect. I love it. And look, I love this too. Oh yeah, there's a little bit going on in there. And it is all vanilla, guys. This is one of my favorite things too. I made the bottom look like a Lego bottom. And it has to have these little feet. If it doesn't have these feet, it lags a ton when it's on the ground. But with just 4 little feet, okay, that isn't normally part of a brick, but it's got to have these 4 little feet. Or else it lags like crazy. When all that surface area, well, it's the outer rim, the one down the middle, and then the 2 rings in the middle of each square, I guess. If they were all contacting the ground, the lag is insane. And hopefully, that'll be fixed soon, and I can't wait. But let's see what this puppy does. A little switch. One little switch, that's all that's around this thing. Okay, and bloop. And it opens this side and the other side so you can see through, because there's 2... Oh, automatic closing. Haha. There's 2 seats in here. Bloop. All right, we are in. And there's a little bit of stuff going on in here. Not super roomy, but you have to crouch if you want to go into the inside. You gotta crouch, and then you can get in there, no problem. But this is it. Lots of different stuff. Lots of the raw units, which I used in the last one. I really got inspired by the way I made the DeLorean move, fly, and drive and all that, using the raw units, because when you're driving, let me zoom out a little bit. When you're driving, you want the mobility. You want to be able to go up and down curves, no problem. It would be really weird if and I actually have done it in the past, if you use the BB no tip, which is just always on and always keeping your vehicle upright, I guess, which is good in certain cases. But when you're driving, you really don't want that, because it looks really weird. Like you go off a jump and you just kind of float down. It doesn't react properly like a car should. But with the raw units, you can only have them on when you need them. So it's awesome. And I know you're just looking at a brick, but here we go. Number 1. That's a flip top. That's so you can get out. And it automatically closes. I didn't push on the button. Let me push it again. And then you can hop out. And number 1 on this seat is also the same thing. It's just, that's the only thing on this one. Let me get out of here. All right, so that's 1. Number 2. Look at that. Hey, it's got wheels. It's a very blocky, and nothing else changed. I really wanted to keep it looking like a block, because I thought that was a really fun idea. And I can't exactly make those round on top, because I am doing completely no mods. Completely vanilla here, guys. So you guys can do whatever you want with it. But it is 4-wheel drive, 4-wheel steering. And it drives pretty good. Oh, yeah. Oh, a little bit of lag, a little bit of frames. I have 53 bearings in this, which it seems like a lot, and it kind of is for how big this thing is and what all the stuff it does. But a lot of the bearings are all just for all those raw units to keep it nice and stable. No! I'm just going to hop out. Oh, I got out. All right, that was weird. Ooh, a little bit of frameage. A little bit of frameage. Not too bad. Good. On the ground. There we go. Ooh. All right. So if you flip it, you have to do that. Yeah, look at the spider webs in here. All right, let's get back in. Bloop. There you go. There's a sort of hidden button that'll automatically close. And we'll do number 2. Bring it back. Oh, yeah. And you have an engine driving the tires, and you have some thrusters in there just to give it a little extra push. Oh, yeah. So that's one thing. Technically 2 things. First, it's a block. It's just a Lego brick, which looks cool. I like it. Then it turns into a car. And then you can go back down. And then you push number 3. And we are a plane. It still just looks like a Lego brick, but with little wings and a little tail feather that comes out. Just kind of cute. I really, really like the look of this. And there are thrusters on right now. Right now we are neutrally buoyant. Just slightly on the heavy side. So we will float down extremely slowly. This is my favorite thing to do. Check this out. If you have the wings on, you can still drive, but you're neutrally buoyant, so it'll be really weird. But when you put the tires out, it does a little bit of a boing. And look at that. You can put it back, and we're floating. Slowly floating down. If I could make it just a little bit lighter, like the teensiest bit lighter, I guess, I could make it so it is just completely neutrally buoyant and just stays exactly where you leave it. But I didn't do that for 2 reasons. One, it's nice to be able to slowly float down when it's like a really, really soft landing. It's really good. And 2, so you don't lose it. Because if you get out and this button is left on, if you get out and you slowly, let me do this again, I love it, and you fall out for some reason, it's not just going to get stuck in the air where you are. It's going to slowly, ever so slowly, come down to the ground so you can recover it. But, of course, if it just flies like this, what the hell is that? We got button number 4, up boost. Let me turn these off. Number 4. And now we go straight up. And it will stay perfectly level the whole time. You can let go of 4. It levels out. And the driving when it's a plane is the same as driving when it's a car. Forward is W. Turning is now thruster turning. It actually switches when it turns into this mode. Now, of course, the tires are still turning on the inside, but it doesn't do anything. And the tires turn. It doesn't do anything. But also, hopefully, you know what? I'm going to push 4. Make sure I'm going above these trees, which I can just barely see. What do we got here? Yeah, we're just going to float here. Ha-ha! But it's really cool. I'm actually, see it here. There we go. When I turn, it turns that and activates that sensor, and then turns that way, which turns on these thrusters so you can turn also. But that's only on when you're in plane mode. All right, and we are just floating here, slowly, ever so slowly falling down. And you can actually get out and walk around. This thing is perfectly stable. Push number 1. I'm going to hop out. I'm going to go on top. It's like a floating base. ever so slowly going down. But you could easily float this all the way up to the top and like just land it on or latch it onto something and you'd be perfectly fine. It's just, it's awesome. I love it. But the problem is, wait, can I get to one of the chairs from here? I don't think I can. No, I didn't really think of that. So what we're going to do is grab this thing so I have it on my lift. And which way do I want to go? Whee! Don't get stuck in a tree. Oh, God. Oh, God. All right. So I got it. And we're good. Get off the lift. So those are the modes, but of course there's still one more button too. But that's button number 5. Button number 5 does the same thing in both modes. Now if you push 4, it makes you a little lighter, but it doesn't do anything really when you're not in plane mode, so you got to use it just in plane mode. when you push 5, it's a little extra boost forward. Oh, God. Yeah, a little too much power. Woohoo. Oh, awesome. Did we recover that? Come on. Come on. Yes. Yes, recover it. What is going on? We got it. All right, go. All right. Back into plane mode. Thrust up. Straight up. We can put the wheels away, or we can leave them out. Either way, both modes work together perfectly, seamlessly. They don't get in each other's way. Pushing forward. Let's go up a little more. Pushing 4. Now if we push 5, we get a little extra boost. Hey, a wing didn't come out. What happened there? That was weird. All right, let me see if I can get that to fix. That was just strange. And we're lopsided. Why are you doing this to me, game? All right, off. And back on. Oh, we got nothing. All right, I guess little weird things happen sometimes. Turning. Hey, look at that. It heard me. Woo, and we're a little lopsided, but it's still going to fly no problem. I love this thing. It is a lot of fun. It's a Lego brick. It's a flying Lego brick. It's a flying Lego brick. Extremely, extremely stable. Pushing 5 again to turn it off. I'm going to land up here. I'm going to land up here ever so gently. Ever so gently. There we go. We got the forward momentum. We got it. I'm going to turn it a little bit. All right. Off. Back on. Not so ever so gently. Ah, trees. I hate trees. There we go. All right. Off. No! Why? Of course. Of course that had to happen. If I get in this one, I'll pop out. Oh, and the frames. Oh, my God, the frames. Oh, God, I cannot wait until they get the new engine. Oh. That should not happen in a game. It really shouldn't. That is so annoying. All right. Well, that's it, guys. It was a terrible landing. I've done much, much better than that. Plane mode. Up. Vertical takeoff. Forward. Just got to fly around a little bit. If you like what you saw, make sure to hit that like button. If you really like what you saw, make sure to subscribe. Oh, we're going for that. We're going for it. We're going to get it perfect. Just watch. Sham, favorite, and all that good stuff. All right. Momentum's good. Momentum's good. A little this way. A little this way. Aw, ever so gentle. Shut it off. Back on. Starts at just a gentle downward motion. And wheel time. Ha-ha! And that's it, guys. It is on the workshop. Go and get the Do-It-All Lego brick. That's what I'm calling it. The Do-It-All! This thing is a lot of fun. All right, guys. Have a good day. Have a good night. We getting up there? Oh, yeah, we're getting up there. I love you, and goodbye. I left my Lego brick. Hey, what are you? What are you doing here? All right, I don't know what that's from. Whatever. Hey guys, I'm going to tell you about the great people over at Cortex Services. The best computer technicians and builders, custom builders I know. Located in North Providence, Rhode Island, and on the web. All the links in the description, guys. Friendly, knowledgeable staff. They're there to help you. They work on everything. PCs, Macs, laptops, tablets, cell screens. You crack your screen, they can fix it. They build custom rigs. They test them. They make sure they're perfect. The Beard and the Builder. Go check them out. Cortex Services. Links in the description. Tell them Luap sent you. And I am super excited to announce discounts! 10% off anything in-store or online on services or hardware, guys. Go check them out. Cortex Services, links in the description. Get you some.